Howdy do, I'm Brick.
I'm Tiger from One Shot Presents.
That's right, and we're at the Utah Arts Festival. This is in around town, Utah. All right, for this week's comic book review, I've chosen Green Arrow by J.T. Kroll. It's issue number 1. Here's the thing, and this goes to Marvel and DC. I'm tired of the crossovers. This is a Brightest Day crossover, and it seems like every title has a Brightest Day crossover. I'm sick of Brightest Day. I'm not a big fan of the actual comic Brightest Day, and then when it leaks into other comics, it makes me sick to my stomach. I like Green Arrow. I think he's one of the coolest characters, but you know, they're trying so bad to force the Brightest Day plot line into it that I think it hurts this character. Another thing, the first few pages were previewed in previews in several DC titles, and that's the best part of the comic. And so when you read that, the rest kind of falls flat. Anyway, I'm not a big fan. I might pick up issue 2. I probably won't. Out of 5, I'm gonna give it a 2.
All right, this week's toy review is Ghostbusters Minimates Box Set Series 3. I think we all know how much I love Minimates, how much I love Ghostbusters, but I have to say this box set is a little disappointing, and I'll tell you why. Winston and Egon appear to be wearing the exact same outfit. I mean, they're covered in marshmallow goo, but the detail, like the painted detail on them, is exactly the same. If you look on the back of the box, you can see that they're wearing different outfits. There's cool little details. And then when you get the actual figure, it's the exact same thing, just different heads on the same body. I think that's kind of lazy, and I don't know, kind of seems like it's not living up to the Minimate standard that I have come to appreciate. However, this box set comes with Walter Peck, who has to be one of the coolest all-time Minimates. So because of him, I'll give this a 3 out of 5.
During the Utah Arts Festival, we had the pleasure of talking to Patric Reynolds, artist of Serenity. So check it out.
All right, we're here at the Utah Arts Festival with Patric Reynolds. Patric, thanks for being on the show.
No problem. My pleasure.
Recently did the Serenity one-shot float out. So I read in some interview, I don't know, it was Newsarama or whatever, you said that you weren't really a Serenity fan before you did the book. How does it feel now that you have kind of made your mark in that now? I mean, how do you feel about that universe now?
I made so many friends just because I did the Serenity comic. It's like my first day of high school. Like, I don't know anybody, and now I do. And I got to tell you, the Serenity fans are probably the best fans I've ever had the chance to be a part of, be associated with. You know, it means so much to so many people, and it's weird because people just drawing a comic with Serenity in it, they're so happy about that, and it means a lot more than just drawing a comic for entertainment's sake. They love their characters to live on, and I was incredibly oh man, I was really proud to be a part of that. I'm glad that something I did meant so much to a lot of people. You know. I know you can make the comparison to Star Trek fans or Star Wars fans, but Serenity fans are incredibly loyal, and they really like they love their universe and their characters so much, and I'm just glad I didn't screw it up. So,
well, with that, like, I mean, because as a fan of a bunch of different things, when I watch or read comics that are based off things, did you find that intimidating to have to like draw wash exactly as the fans would want, or did it kind of feel comforting that you kind of had a ton of guidelines to go with?
Well, yes, I'm intimidated by a lot of things. Actually, I'm scared a lot. So. This was a different kind of comic book because I had to nail so many things, the spaceships, the universe itself, and wash. So there is a lot of panels that are just sheer whiteout where I had to print the back again and draw it again because I just couldn't quite get it right. But I feel that if I just nail a couple of characteristics of Wash, like his eyes or his hair, that everything else will fall into place. And it was very intimidating, but after about like 24 pages, you know, you can't be intimidated anymore. You got to get it done. And, you know, my editor, Scott Alley, who's here too, was very encouraging, and so was Patton Oswalt. He was very funny, as you can imagine, and incredibly encouraging, and that eased a lot of the pressure. So
That's cool. So what else, like, now that that's out, what's your next project?
Oh my, I'm doing a 4-issue miniseries that is based off of the film Let Me In that is coming out in October, and that is in turn based off of the 2008 Swedish film titled Let the Right One In, which is probably the best vampire movie I have ever seen or that ever has been made ever. So And this is the like basically the American remake of it, starring Cody Smith-McPhee and Chloe Moretz from Kick-Ass. So I'm working on that now. I've actually just got the revised script from issue number 1. I'm doing the pencils as we speak. Yeah. So.
Well, very cool. Thanks for being on the show. Awesome shirt.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for joining.
That's right, and we want to remind you that you can check us out on Comcast On Demand, night-flight.com, comicsnexus.com, oneshotpresents.com, or YouTube.
And also, we're in Big Shiny Robot.
That's right.
Yeah. So, anyway, thanks a lot. We want to thank Night Flight Comics, the greatest sponsors in the world. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Hi everybody, I'm Brick.
I'm Tiger.
And we're here for One Shot Presents, representing Night Flight in Salt Lake City.
That's right. Today we're going to call out Superman. Apparently, the Man of Steel is walking across America in celebration for his 700th comic book issue.
We hear that Clark is a great thumb wrestling champion. Well, we got our own champion. That's right. We got the Utah Jazz Bear.
The Bear of
That's
Steel.
Right. That's right. And he's calling you out, punk.